Life is an awful, ugly place to not have a best friend. My best friend is the man who will get me a book I ain't read. One friend in a lifetime is much. 2 are many. 3 are hardly possible. Friendship needs a certain parallelism of life, a community of thought, a rivalry of aim. The ornament of a house is the friends who frequent it. Love is rarer than genius itself, and friendship is rarer than love. If you go looking for a friend, you're going to find they're very scarce. If you go out to be a friend, you'll find them everywhere. I get by with a little help from my friends. Friendship is born at the moment when one man says to another, "What, you too? I thought that no one but myself." Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud. A good friend is like a 4-leaf clover, hard to find and lucky to have. I love everything that's old. Old friends, old times, old manners, old books, old wine. Each friend represents a world in us, a world possibly not born until they arrive, and it is only by this meeting that a new world is born. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience. This is the ideal life. Stay is a charming word in a friend's vocabulary. The finest friendships are between those who can do without each other. Our triumphs seem hollow unless we have friends to share them, and our failures are made bearable by their understanding. Your friends will know you better in the first minute you meet than your acquaintances will know you in 1,000 years. True friendship is like sound health. The value of it is seldom known until it be lost. If we treated ourselves as well as we treated our best friend, can you imagine? A friend is one that knows you as you are, understands where you have been, accepts what you have become, and still, gently. The best friend is he that, when he wishes a person's good, wishes it for that person's own sake. There is nothing better than a friend, unless it is a friend with chocolate. Don't walk behind me. I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me. I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. Find a group of people who challenge and inspire you. Spend a lot of time with them, and it will change your life. The friend who holds your hand and says the wrong thing is made of dearer stuff than the one who stays away. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Don't make friends who are comfortable to be with. Make friends who will force you to lever yourself up. It's the friends you can call up at 4 a.m. that matter. Friendship marks a life even more deeply than love. Love risks degenerating into obsession. Friendship is never anything but sharing. You can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than you can in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. The best mirror is an old friend. There is nothing I wouldn't do for those who are really my friends. I have no notion of loving people by halves. It is not my nature. One measure of friendship consists not in the number of things friends can discuss, but in the number of things they need no longer mention. Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school, but if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Friendship is the only cement that will ever hold the world together. A true friend is someone who thinks that you are a good egg, even though he knows that you are slightly cracked. A loyal friend laughs at your jokes when they're not so good, and sympathizes with your problems when they're not so bad. A single rose can be my garden, a single friend my world. Do I not destroy my enemies when I make them my friends? Love is blind. Friendship tries not to notice. Between friends, differences in taste or opinion are irritating in direct proportion to their triviality. Friends, people who borrow my books and set wet glasses on them. The capacity for friendship is God's way of apologizing for our families. Everyone wants to ride with you in the limo, but what you want is someone who will take the bus with you when the limo breaks down. Some people arrive and make such a beautiful impact on your life. You can barely remember what life was like without them. Silence make the real conversations between friends, not the saying, but the never needing to say that counts. It seems they had always been and always would be friends. Time could change, but not that. 'Tis the privilege of friendship to talk nonsense, and to have her nonsense respected. Talk between women friends is always therapy. Sometimes being a friend means mastering the art of timing. There is a time for silence, a time to let go and allow people to hurl themselves into their own destiny, and a time to prepare to pick up the pieces when it's all over.